route this game, and I was aware of it, and Darbian had talked to me about it, you know, within the past like 2 years, and I was like, yeah, that game seems okay, that's fine. And then Jeff XVX, who's in chat right now, actually went through the process, the painstaking process, after Lack Attack had found quite a few more of them, but Jeff went through the process of ensuring that all of them were found. Like, to the point now where he's already code audited the ROM to ensure that there's no warps left in any more stages.
Alright, layout is ready for you guys.
Alright, I should be ready to go when my good buddy God Gamer Lack Attack is ready to go.
I'm ready to go. I'm on the select player 1 screen. Maybe we should select player 2 screen, or 2-player game, just in
Please
case.
don't select 2-player game. Then if you make a mistake, you're just back at 1-1.
Oh, that's true. I mean, you might as well start over at that point, to be perfectly honest.
True.
But yeah, this game's great. I love it. Hopefully one of us can beat it today.
Hopefully one of us will finish.
Yes, that's the goal, is just one of us finish, so.
Alright, I'm ready for a countdown when you are.
Alright.
Me too.
On go, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, I got the first warp.
I didn't scroll the screen far enough! The shame! Shame! I tried to cut it. I tried to short it, dude.
I know, you can't short anything in this game.
No. Okay, so a lot of the warps in this game are based around the idea that you have to scroll the screen sort of past the warp and then come back for it. I did the same thing for the second one, dude. You're ahead. You got like a good 10-minute lead at this point.
10 minutes. Alright, first one, you go to the mid shop. It's actually faster to go into the shop and then exit than it is to leave the screen. The first, that first stage you actually have to play is pretty scary because you don't have rocks, and if you get hit while you don't have rocks, you die.
Yeah, this game don't play around. This game is just especially brutal for RTA and for racing due to the fact that you spend the entire game powering yourself up, and then all it takes is getting hit once, and you're back to nothing. Effectively, for an RTA, if you have even a decent time, not even a good time, if you have even a decent time, getting hit is the end of your run.
Yeah. I think I actually got hit in the first cloud auto-scroller level and kept going and then got my PB. Because there's more rocks in here and you can't speed up and you haven't purchased any power-ups at this point.
Right. Yeah, this first auto-scroller is really the only saving grace, just because once you get your first rock, you don't have any power-ups to lose aside from your rocks, and you can get more of those. So you can think of rocks not only as a weapon, but they're sort of like coins in, or rings in Sonic, where as long as you've got one, you can take a hit.
This first boss I actually have to fight takes 6 hits. And I missed the first one. Nice. Okay.
Ooh, and I even got hit. That was pretty good.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna take my time right here and not get hit anymore. That's the plan.
Please, please don't get hit anymore.
What's the first shop? It's center.
Mid, and then light spell, yeah. Don't worry, I have the route. Just right here on my desktop, right next to the contingency route.
I went through the entire shop route again, because that's really the only, like, routing you need. And, then get to the first real shop. I'm like, crap, which one?
Crap, which one is it? Well, they don't have any markers on it, like, hey, this is Sid's shop, or Barney, or whatever.
I feel like that would just make it worse for me. If I couldn't just memorize it by left, middle, or right, if I had to, like... Or if I was trying to memorize it by, this one's Sid's.
Could you name all of the Big Nose shop owners?
I cannot. Can you?
There's
Can you name
Stanley's...
them in alphabetical order?
Nah. I'd have to think, and then I'd get hit by one of these pterodactyls and let you catch up.
I mean, if you wanted to let me catch up, not.
I'm gonna do that later, probably in Terror Island.
I mean, if I'm getting hit already in the first world, it's gonna be a pretty exciting race.
Alright, first boss down.
Now that we've purchased our first real upgrades from the shops, this is the point where a hit is really detrimental.
Yeah, you're done. Monster Island is pretty much a warp through. There's 2 stages you have to beat in Monster Island. So these actually found when I was a kid just by messing around. And I just found them. I was like, oh, well that's cool. I don't even have to play this level. Don't get hit by the water drops in the cave. This one was one I did not know about. So I think Jeff found that one.
Awesome, I couldn't afford Auto Club, so that's going to be an interesting run.
Try to find...
Auto Club's in 1 after 3-4, I guess.
There's one in the center in 3-5, but that doesn't really help you.
No, that's fine. After getting hit and losing my rocks, I had missed out on a few bones in order to get extra rocks again.
I think the best part of this game is the music. I think it's really catchy and fun. And we had a ranking system for the music. I think we actually disagree on them, but...
Oh yeah, you hate the one song that I really love. The auto-scroller at the end of 3.
Yeah. Well, hate is a strong word, but it is the word I'd probably use.
It's not bad. Terrible is more the word I would choose. Oh man, I actually made the jump and then fell off. Okay, we're good.
So this warp, they actually put a bird flying from the back of the screen. If you go too fast, you just get hit by the bird and you die, or you get knocked down. So you have to kind of slow down and make sure you hit them. All right.
So the designers were anti-speed running.
I guess so. Maybe they just wanted a couple categories. The next thing to do in this game is route warpless, or zipless, or whatever you want to call it, because I think it'd be really fun, but I don't even know what these levels look like, honestly.
Well, to be fair, they did just copy the same stage over and over, so it's a lot of stuff you've already seen.
Oh, okay.
A few of the stages that we zip through... Well, a few of the stages that we zip through are stages that are unique, but a lot of what this game did was it took earlier stages and just added a ton more enemies and something complicated to it to make later stages. So, like, there's a stage in stage 3 that's this really weird platforming stage with pits, and it's all ice. And then in stage 4, you have the exact same stage, except for the ice mechanics are taken away, and they basically just, like, tripled the number of enemies.
Kind of like Adventure Island.
Oh, that's a good game. Right?
It's a game.
It's a video picture machine.
It's very tough. Yeah. This is my #1 song. Offs is the one we'll see later, which I think is rather droll.
How droll.
Oh, droll. On this stage, you just push A. You push A to go up to your helicopter club, and then B to swing your sword. But if you have auto club, you can just hold A and B, and you will... Oh gosh, don't get hit! Don't get hit! Oh my goodness. I only got him 3 times on the first.
Oh yeah, that's rough. If you don't kill the boss fast enough, he ducks in and then goes to a different spot and be much harder.
I would have had to go to my contingency plan that I literally just made about 20 minutes ago. So, you know what? This will probably be a good idea. So, from Terror Island on, there are no more zips. So now we have to play the rest of the stages.
There's one more zip, but it's really short
yes,
and it only skips
right.
the boss.
Right, it's at the end of the stage. I forgot about that.
Yeah, every other zip in the game is at the beginning of the stage, and you skip the whole thing. And there's just one more zip, to our knowledge, that is right at the very end of the stage, so all it skips is the boss fight, which is arguably a time saver.
So I broke that rock there to get invincibility. I was flashing white, and you can just walk through enemies and use your club and just wreck them.
Some rocks have bones in them, which is your money to spend in shops, and some rocks have like invincibility or other maybe power-ups in them. But the game's kind of a jerk, and there's also some rocks that contain debuffs in them. So like some of the rocks will make the entire screen quake, which makes it fairly difficult to play while that's happening. It doesn't actually hurt enemies or anything, the screen just shakes. And then there's one that reverses your controls, which is definitely the best one.
Oh yeah, that's the one you want.
And the problem is that a lot of times, you can break rocks just by standing on top of them while swinging your club, and the one that ends up doing that reverses your controls in one of the cave stages.
Yeah,
gotta make sure I don't go to the wrong one. You end up just like running across the top of that rock anyway, so it's really easy to accidentally break it and then just whatever at that point.
Yeah, at that point, and it reverses your controls until you die. So you have to go the rest of the level with your controls reversed.
I did manage to beat a stage one time with my controls reversed. It's really frustrating though. I mean, you think it's not that big of a deal and it's not, but sometimes the boss fights can become really frustrating in those cases. I'm not doing jump spell strats. I just don't see the point.
No, there's no reason to do it.
There's a cave stage toward the end of the game that there's a platform that you can skip a cycle if you use the jump spell, so you can jump up to it as it's going away from you. But the problem is that there are 2 jumps at the end of the stage that become like exponentially more difficult if you have the jump spell active, and you can't just like take it off. It's there for good. So for this time save of 5 seconds, which for RTA was huge, like finding that the jump spell would let you skip that cycle, that was a big deal. But then almost every run died there.
Yep, so eventually it might get, if you decide to take any more time off of it, it may get there to where you have to do that and everything else in the game. So,
well, my PB does have the jump spell in it, but I had to grind out that stage to the point where I would stop losing every run to it.
Yeah.
But for a period of time when I was trying to improve the run over and over, I was losing every run that got that far. Almost got hit there. I'm pretty sure that's the opposite of what I would want.
Yeah.
Alright, this is my favorite track in the game.
Yeah, we're on
Anyone
the
who
same
disagrees.
stage.
Yeah, if you disagree, that's fine. I mean, it's well within your rights to be wrong.
Yeah, you can just sit in this corner and hold down club, and you won't get hit.
Yeah, if you have Auto Club.
If you have auto club, oh yeah, please don't get hit.
Dude, my arms are having a fun time.
I haven't released the B button in a while, let's just say that.
Must be nice, man. I bet you can hear my mashing through the mic.
I can, actually. I'm not even jumping for any bones, because I lost a run last time to that. And I also lost a run because I used Light Spell too early on this guy.
So, for those of you who watch Gilder's awesome Clash at Demon Head run, He was talking about how frustrating the menu boss is in that game because in that game, every other frame is a lag frame, and the game eats inputs on them. So using the menu is just a nightmare in that game. This game does a similar bit of nonsense. So every other frame isn't a lag frame, but the menus, the shop menus and the spellcasting menus only pull for input every other frame. So if you hit down while you're sitting in that menu, you got a 50-50 shot of something happening. Unless you hold it down, at which case it flies across the menu. Oh man, I almost got hit in the helicopter stage.
What's your timer in helicopter?
48.
Okay, alright, so you're like 14 seconds, in-game seconds behind. So that's not even that much. But yeah, Chaos Island is the one that counts. Like, all this was just warming up.
Yeah, Chaos Island is the world where one of us will finish, maybe, and the other will maybe finish also, hopefully.
Yes.
This can go really south really fast. The cave stage in that stage is really rough, and the treetop stage in this world is really rough. So fingers crossed we're both gonna finish this one.
Oh. Okay, I killed the boss at least. Alright, so I have to go to my thing here.
Defcon.
I put in my notes, if you got hit here, God help you.
That's bad news.
Okay, so there are rocks here, so I can at least get rocks. That's not the end of the world. I can't believe I got hit on that stupid boss. I almost got hit the last time. Oh,
being able to get rocks can really sort of salvage it, but the big problem is that there's way more upgrades that we're getting than that. So there's fast club, which makes your club swing faster, which means you don't really have to time the club. If you tap it, you're going to hit anything around you. And then there's fast stones that make the stones go off the screen faster. There's power stones that he might have gotten, which makes it so stones don't bounce off of things. There's auto club. So stones are almost the least important part of the picture.
Yeah, so I have to be a little more careful. Okay. Invincible in center. Wait, where do I go? Where do I go? Ugh, left shot. Okay. The cave without auto club is something.
Cave without fast club is something.
Oh. No, I got it again! Where are the rocks?
So this room right here is the reason why jump spell is useful. This platform goes away before you can get to it. If I had jump spell, I could catch it on its first cycle, but now I have to wait for another cycle, which is about 5 seconds lost.
Oh, there was auto club and I didn't buy it. I found the secret shop in the Green Cave.
No, I got hit too. Okay.
Alright, it's a race now. Oh gosh, go away, frog.
No, it's insanely close.
Crap, there are things happening here.
Oh, please.
There are a non-zero number of things happening.
Oh, this rat.
And I was sitting pretty in my head. I was like, I've got this now. Now I don't have to be so worried.
I have an extra invincible spell. Okay. Oh, and that's where I'm going to use it right here, because the stage sucks.
I'm so grateful that this stage has almost no rocks in it. I would be really upset if this stage had rocks in it.
The treetop.
Yep.
There's one.
There's one set of rocks at the beginning, and I skipped them because I was like, who needs those?
Who needs rocks?
What shop am I on? Excuse me?
Oh,
Okay,
there's a triple rock. Oh, I got it. Okay.
This is a new problem. I went to the wrong last shop, so I don't have
you have to go to the right shop.
Yeah, I thought that was the first shop of the world because I had lost track.
Well, have fun fighting the boss. The final boss.
Uh,
Please.
Okay.
Yeah, the final boss is something. I think there is another shop in this level though. Once you get this route like ingrained in your head, it's hard to deviate from it.
Wait, did I select 2-player? Crap.
Did you really?
How did I select 2-player? Oh, kill myself with the 2nd player. Well, this is fun.
No, I got hit again! And I'm on this stupid dinosaur boss. I got hit in the dark jungle. I don't even know what this pattern is.
This is going only slightly worse than I would have wanted.
Please.
Popped. Well, we're gonna see what happens here.
A good thing if you die on a boss, it keeps the HP it had when you died. So that's nice, at least, of the game to do that. But without rocks, it's very tough.
God. That's a game over for player 1. Okay. Well, Lack Attack. Let's see what you've got going on.
I need rocks, like, immediately. And there they are, and you can't get back up if you get them. So that's fun. Or you have to have jump spell, at least. Or float spell. I actually considered buying a float spell in the run. It may actually help in one of these stages to buy it, because then you wouldn't have to wait for that platform. But yeah, this is gonna be nice.
The struggle is real with this game.
I can't believe I didn't die in the cave. I lost.
I can't believe that I died twice to that boss.
I think there's... Oh god. When's the last time you beat Saber-Tooth Tiger without a power-up?
Is that possible? Because every time I get close to him, he just jumps in my face.
It is possible. It's not easy.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in your shoes right now. I'm comfortably back at the start game screen.
Oh! Where are the rocks? Okay. Nope.
I cannot believe you're actually.
I
cannot believe you're actually going to beat Saber without rocks.
Wait, I think there are rocks up here.
I'm dumbfounded that you beat Saber without rocks.
Okay. Oh, now I can, like, untense for a brief moment. I'm gonna get these rocks as well. Okay. So yeah, the speed run's over. Now it's just beating the game. That's the challenge.
To be fair, you'll still come within estimate.
Oh! No! Oh man. That was such a bad hit. And there's rocks. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, lag reducing strats with the one rock.
Waiting for someone to run low percent. Darbian's a good guy.
What a great guy. Okay, so we're on the last stage, which is great. I don't have light spell. What happened? Did I miss a shop? I must have, or I must not have had enough bones when I bought it. So now I actually have to fight the final boss. Excellent. This can happen. I did this in my old PB because I misused the light spell. I must have...
mistakes were made.
Yeah, I definitely did not have enough bones to buy the light spell, and I bought it, and then I didn't get it. So now I really, really can't get hit. So usually you can just kind of sit in the middle of the screen and these things don't hit you, but there's one volcano that doesn't shoot initially, and then it shoots, and it's that one. So you think you're safe, and then it'll shoot you right if you're just sitting in the middle. So yeah, this game, they had fun making this game. But who doesn't want to twirl their club over their head and fly over a stage? I think.
Yeah, the big downside to this game is that there's really no concept of marathon strats. You can have a contingency plan, but there's no safe way to play it. There's just
Right.
being good and not being good. And
Oh no,
as it
there's
seems,
one more rock.
the rust is real, so
Alright. So now we get this guy who does an M pattern first, and then a big loop.
glad you know
And
his
then-
pattern.
Yeah, and then does the M pattern again. Getting hit here is you're done. But the good thing is they keep the HP again, so. Oh. No! Oh boy. Please. Oh, I got this. I got this. Haha! Get wrecked, pterodactyl.
Nice.
Oh, you have to watch the ending cutscene. Which is Big Nose finally getting his meal of the pterodactyl, but they both go out in wheelchairs and they're off to another quest where Big Nose gets a skateboard. Phew, man, that was extremely intense, and I'm not sure
Yes.
how I beat it. And I didn't even die. I didn't die once, which is even though I lost rocks like 4 times. So GG.
See, that's why you get God Gamer Lack Attack.
Well, yeah, I guess so. So you got the world record,
Yeah,
and
21-12.
now my back hurts from carrying this race. But I'm glad we were able to do it, and I'm glad one of
Yeah,
us.
that went south in Chaos Island.
Yeah, that's pretty rough, but we'll probably be doing some warpless routing and stuff at some point. So that's
Right.
probably the future of this game is warpless is kind of over, or warps is over, and then we'll move on to warpless and see what we can do there. It'll be fun.
Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for having this game at Best NS. Sorry it couldn't be completed by both runners, but this is an
Yeah.
intrinsically unsafe game.
Yeah, definitely happy with one of us beating the game. Absolutely. So cool. Well, good race.
Awesome.
And
All right,
Thanks,
thank you
man.
guys for running it. Awesome
Sure.
game.
I think